What's up, YouTube, man? Your boy V2 coming at you for a Wednesday middle of the week banger. I had recorded a banger yesterday and then messed it up right at the end, so it isn't gonna happen. So just a quick update on my life. I'm headed back to my house because apparently 2020 isn't bad enough. So now California has decided to set itself on fire up in Northern California, as it usually always does in the summer. So I'm racing back there because my house is like kind of near the fire line. And as is usual, my kids won't answer the phone during, like, you know, crises or anything that requires them to have their phone. Yet they seem to, when it's fucking convenient for them, to always be having their phone right there until there's a national emergency. So now I'm driving back and I'm going to find out where my house is in relation to the evacuation. All right, enough of that. All right, so what do I want to talk about today? So I gotta, I get mad messages on my Instagram. By the way, you know, if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe. This video is kind of going to be about my subscribers a little bit. I'll get to what I'm going to talk about in a second, but so don't forget to subscribe, man. Also, my Instagram is OutlawV 2.0. I talk to a lot of my fans out there. Let me get to that. A lot of my friends out there. And I like talking to you guys on a daily basis. It fucking, it settles me down, I guess. Oh, and by the way, I've been getting a lot of messages from Loadmasters, upcoming Loadmasters. A kid, I told him I was going to give him a shout out. He's in basic training right now, and he got selected to be a Loadmaster. And he's already in the Air Force. And because of coronavirus, it's mad, like, it's slowed down. Like, these kids' training is usually, like, already, like, a year. Now with coronavirus, it might be like 2 years before he gets to be like an active, like, duty Loadmaster. And he said, Outlaw V2, I found your fucking videos and I'm so happy that I saw it about being a Loadmaster. You know, and he messaged me on Instagram. He said, I wanted to be aircraft mechanic and I was so sad because I got Loadmaster. So after I had pulled myself off the fucking floor from laughter, I told this kid that he dodged the most biggest bullet of his life, because he would have been working on airplane wings, like, covered in fucking grease, watching Loadmasters, like, fucking bid you guys adieu and fucking go to the bar. So you made the best decision of your life, player. You couldn't have got aircraft mechanic is right up there with security fucking forces, which you guys in the Air Force that are security forces, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, that's great. But in the Air Force, dude, security forces guys end up just checking IDs and investigating, kids stealing Bubblicious at the shop at. That's like and domestic violence. They love that. They love domestic violence, because that's all happens on all Air Force bases, all military bases everywhere. All right, so I got a message from my boy Mike George on my fucking YouTube, and he said, Outlaw, tell us what it's like to just come off steroids, come off gear clean, like no PCT, just like grit it out. And I did that once. I made a mistake because I fucking I was running Sustanon, and the ester went by. I wanted to clear the ester, and Sustanon has like a really long ass ester, like 45 days or some shit. So I felt fine for mad long, but then all of a sudden when the ester cleared my system in one day, that all changed. And I'll briefly discuss, like, kind of what I felt, because that's what Mike George wanted to know. Now, I'm a blast and cruise guy. I don't have a lot of experience with, like, coming on and coming off. I stay on a low dose cruise testosterone. Like right now, I am cruising, because to me there's no reason to blast, because I don't have enough weights to be lifting. And once I figure out that, then I'll fucking blast. But until then, I'm happy, because no one around me is getting fucking any bigger either. Except for my boy fucking Chris, Bam Bam. This kid built a fucking home gym out of, like, wood blocks and fucking dreams, and he's in there cracking it out every day. And there's a lot of my guys that are still fucking training hard, man. I'm just busting your guys' balls. But to me, I just can't lift enough weight. I was mad happy that the gym opened and then it mad closed. So whatever. All right. On to what I was talking about fans. So something happened to me this past weekend, man. I was in South Lake Tahoe. I was up there trying to get away. And I unknowingly became part of the International Fuckboy Convention, because there was, like, some strange car convention up there, like, where there's a bunch of just Asian dudes that have all the same haircut, like black hair, all like a band, and then blonde, and just fucking flipped over like emo style. And they all drive like Scion FRCs, or like weird ass fucking import cars with the tires turned in like fucking 45 degrees, riding on this little contact patch. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I wanted to have my ZL1 up there and just like drive around like, what are you goddamn guys fucking doing? What is this? It's called Lake 20. Check it out on Instagram, at Lake 20. I don't know what the fuck it is. It was International Fuckboy Convention to me. But, so I'm just walking on the streets, I'm just kicking it, right? And all of a sudden, I hear somebody fucking yell at me, hey, Outlaw V2. and I dead ass, like, I didn't even know what to fucking do because, like, we just went over 1,900 subscribers. I'm super happy about that. But that's like 1,900 people. And, like, I'm in South Lake Tahoe in the middle of nowhere. I never thought I would cross somebody that fucking knows me from my page. So he says, Outlaw V2. I look at dude, he's got a fucking red flannel on, and I didn't even know what to say because I was like, people don't call me that. You know, they typically refer to me by my name. So it just hit me. I didn't even know what to say. I just kind of gave him like a, and we met in passing. But it was mad funny to me. Like, it was humbling. Like, if someone fucking saw me, right? So I thought I was big shits in South Lake Tahoe for like fucking 10 minutes after that. So then old boy fucking hits me on Instagram and says, what's up? Sam Beck out of fucking Utah follows me on YouTube, man, and runs gear, and just fucking randomly passing, man. He was up there, I don't know, he's from Utah, so he was probably in South Lake Tahoe trying to bang chicks from California. Dirty fucking bastard. Go back to your state. Go back to those churning butter girls out there in fucking Utah, Sam Beck. Stop trying to whore our girls out here in California. Nah, the kid, he's got a Corvette, man. I checked out dude's page. I follow him now. So, but that's how people should meet, man. So it was good to see somebody that fucking follows me. It's mad humbling. I thought I was a G for a little while. I finally got to fucking where I'm at, bro, and it looks like I just drove into the caverns of hell. Like, bro, it's serious smoke out here. All right, so talking about serious smoke, when you come off juice, again, Mike George, hit me up. Tell me what it's like to straight come off juice. So the esters cleared on Testosterone, and as a man, I'm just gonna tell you what happened to me. As a man, always underlying as you go through your day-to-day things, whatever activities you do, work, sleep, wake up, blah, blah. Most guys, at some point, like in the back of your head, think, I gotta get some ass. Like, sometime during this day, I gotta either get like a blowjob or some vagina. And that's normal. Like, that's why guys like jerk off. That's why porn is like a fucking $1 trillion industry. Because that is always, always, always in the back of your head. Getting vagina. Because that's how our DNA is. Like, that's why we fucking humans have been able to fucking live this long. Because we trying to fuck. And dudes be doing dumb shit over it. Not strapping up. Not putting on condoms. That's how kids get born. But again, in the back of your head, you always have that in your fucking head. Like, I gotta get ass at some point. And for some people, and most guys that run gear, that signal's strong. Like, if you run trend, it isn't like, oh, I need to get some ass. No, the second you wake up and your fucking eyes open, trend tells you gonna get some ass. Like on the way to the shower. And you're like, no, trend, like, fucking, my girl sleep. No. And it's like, no, wake that bitch up. Well, I gotta get some ass, boy! Like, that's trend. That's that voice in your head. So the reason I bring this up is because when the esters cleared my system on Testosterone, that fucking signal 100,000,000% went away. Like, I sat there for a second, and it's hard to describe because, like, until it disappears, you won't know what having no libido is like. I know dudes like with low test suffer low libido and shit, but player, when my libido went to 0, like, I'm a fucking beast. Like, I knew immediately, like, something is fucking wrong. So the first thing I tried to do is I gotta jerk off, like, turn on porn. Porn is always the ultimate test of, like, if you can't get hard to porn, like, by yourself, then something is seriously fucking wrong in your bloodstream. And I realized that, and that was what fucking happened. That was the first trigger to me, is that my libido and sex drive and ability to fucking maintain or even get an erection was, like, Zero. Because in my head, I wanted nothing to do with sex for like the first time in my life. Like ever since I was like, I don't know, like fucking 7 years old, or old enough to like, goddamn look down at my pants and see that thing. But realistically, that was the first thing that keyed me off. And I was like, holy fuck. I called my boy and I said, dude, I need to get some testosterone cypionate because, like, something's wrong with me. And he was like, bro, like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm telling you, I'm not fucking okay. Like, please, I'll drive down there right now. And within like 1 or 2 days of that testosterone cypionate pin, I felt fucking mad better. So I was too scared. I never got to initiate the fucking, like the second phase. Like if you just drop dead to zero test and then you're just like, oh, like you're laying on your bed and you have no fucking energy and all that shit. Like, I guess that's stage 2. I didn't let the fucking shit get to stage 2 because the fucking stage 1 freaked me out so bad. You know, but whatever. So that was the first trigger I had. So coming off fucking gear, your dick will probably not work. It does something to your estrogen. You probably have an estrogen rebound or whatever, but whether your estrogen goes high or low, whatever the fuck happens, man, when you like flatline your testosterone is not a fucking good look. It ain't a good look for fucking nobody. You will know it immediately. What else? The no sex drive. That was the first thing. Depression. Yeah, man, there's just like, there's a lot of fucking symptoms you're gonna fucking run into when you just come clean off. But again, I never let it progress to that, to that level. I got right back on and I decided, like, I gotta fucking cruise. Like, there's no way I could fucking do this. Like, even if I PCT, like, I was gonna have to eat Clomids and whatever else, HCG and all that other shit to fucking get better. And I was like, no. So I went to see my doc and I was like, this is what we gotta do. So, again, Mike George, the first thing you're gonna notice is probably fucking dick problems and not wanting any fucking sex. I don't know how, how important that is to, everyone here. And people that have come off, let me know. If you've experienced the same thing, if you've ever cleared esters through your body and you realize, oh my God, I haven't had a pin in like fucking 10 days and you just feel fucking different, like, get in my comments, man, and let me know, because I'm trying to fucking gather data. All you fucking haters that love commenting on my shit, I'm learning too, motherfuckers. I'm learning how to grow this motherfucking beard fucking pretty nice, I'll tell you that. My boy got me lined up like a lumberjack. I know this. All right, so Mike George, Sam Beck, my boy, my fucking Loadmaster kid out in Lackland Air Force Base right now, just fucking dodging bullets and not trying to be aircraft maintenance. 1,900 subscribers, man. I appreciate all you guys. Wish you all you fucking luck in your endeavors, and let's just beat this coronavirus, man. I'm gonna go fight these fires and fucking out in my hometown and shut it down. So holla at your boy.